Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by to Scrap and Craft with Terry. Today we're going to be working on our Junk Journal January 2024, and it's hosted by Meg Journals in collaboration with Get Messy Art. And if you like my video today, I just ask that you check out my other videos. Click on the like and subscribe and hit the bell next to it, and YouTube will notify you when I upload my videos. And I appreciate everyone that stops by. So let's get started. The prompts for today, and it's going to be a combo video. We're going to do 11 through 14, and the prompts are eclectic, torn edges, garden, and pattern. And we're going to do one of them out of order, because when I stamped these pages, well, I just went from that page to that page, and this page should have been over here, but we're not going to worry about that at all. So I'm going to pull these out of my book and just put my book aside. The very first one is Eclectic. So hopefully what I come up with is the correct thing. I don't know. My thoughts of this was doing something like a patchwork quilt, because your colors and your patterns are all mixed up. And then we're going to add some greenery with it. So hopefully it works out just fine. I think it should look all right. This paper here, now all I did was I just stamped kind of like a floral stamp. And then on this page, I'll just go ahead and say it now so I don't forget, I did a floral stamp and I used this stamp. So just to kind of make the two colors, I thought it looked good. But this is my floral stamp. You probably really can't make it out. But that's what I did. So this paper here is just some of that paper from like adding machines, the adding machine papers on the roll. And all I did was crinkled it up and just went over it with my ink to highlight it a little bit. And where it was wrinkled, it highlighted it a little extra. So I'm just going to lay it on this side. And I just cut strips, tore the edges, but I cut the rest of it with my pinking shears. And instead of laying each one out to show you, I'm just going to go ahead and start gluing them down. And then we can see as we go. So I'm going to glue this stuff with my, my glue stick. And I have to grab it. Hang on. I was using it in the other room and forgot to bring it in, and I forgot to turn one of my lights on. Hopefully that's better. All right. I'm just going to glue these down. And I have everything cut out, torn, stamped, inked, all ready to go. So it shouldn't be too long of a video. I like the way this paper turned out like this. And I'm going to lay this on here. Just kind of inked around these in black to make them stand out a little bit. And I'm just going to kind of angle these every which way down through there. I have some shorter ones and longer ones. Make sure I have all of them. These are just leftover strips that I had. So I just kind of cut them down a little bit more because they were a little bit wider. Let me see, I think I want that one there. Kind of got behind on these pages. So after today, I'll be caught up until the next time. And then I'll probably get backed up again. But, you know. All right, now on this side, I'm just going to do some greenery. And I really don't know if that's going to go with the eclectic thing, because I don't know, I just really don't understand the whole thing. I guess to me it's just different. And if this one doesn't look right, we'll just put it down as a fail. And then on that I'm just going to put some butterflies. And that's going to be a very busy page, but that's what it's going to be. I'm just not real sure about it. I think everything in the long run is supposed to be different, but it's supposed to all mesh together, but I'm not sure this is going to. But until I put all of it down there to know for sure, I'm not going to know for sure. I want this leafy thing so it doesn't go over on the other page. Don't want it to get stuck in the crease. So what does everybody else think of this prompt? And that's going to be my top one. And I'm just going to have my butterflies going zigzaggedy just like that was. Okay, so there's my take on Eclectic, right or wrong. But wow, I don't know. That's just something else. I don't know that I like this page. To me, it just makes no sense. Let me know what you think. You won't hurt my feelings. All right, now on the second page. Hang on just a second while I fix this over here. Now on my second page, I'm going to just kind of put garden and pattern together, because this is my pattern, and then this doily has pattern, so that's another pattern. And then these pictures I just tore out of a gardening book. So I just kind of tore the edges. And just kind of left a little space in the center so you could see the patterns. So I think I'll glue this down first. And I'm just going to use my art glitter glue on the paper doily because I think it works better. Around all these little edges. I'll try not to go off camera. I think that's enough. Okay, so there's that. Kind of blends into the background, but it's coffee dyed. It's just not a real dark coffee dye. And I'm going to put these down. So how's everyone doing today? Getting a lot of crafting done? All right, now, in our garden, of course, we always see birds. So I'm going to lift this up a little because I'm going to have that part under there like he's sitting. I'm going to go ahead and glue him down first. And I'll stick that back down. Just kind of angling there a little bit. And birdies like gardens. Butterflies like gardens. So we're going to have birds and a butterfly. And I'm just going to kind of stick him across there. Yeah, maybe like that. We have a little branch coming out there. Okay, and then we'll put our little butterfly on. And you know what? On my other page, I didn't do my butterflies' antennas, so I have to go back and do them. We're just going to have that little butterfly there. Let me do these before I forget. Makes my little butterflies finished. Okay, so I'm just going to stick my prompt for garden there. I'm going to stick my prompt for pattern on the doily. I don't know, this is awful busy page. Busy, busy, busy. And there is prompt 13 and 14. So let me know what you think about that. And then number 11, which will be our last one for today, I'm going to do over here. And it's torn edges. Now this piece of paper is just a wrapping paper. I like the designs in it. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this down first. I inked around the edges, but it doesn't show up real good. And then on the bottom, I'm going to, out of this paper doily, I'm going to make a pocket. So I'm just going to glue like over in here and across, and I'll probably leave this end open. So it'll just be like a two-sided tuck. Just put a little bit more over in this spot, seeing how I'm leaving that edge open, because this stuff's kind of fragile. And these are just, this is just coffee dyed also. And the edges are torn. I think I was meaning to have that up a little bit, but it's just fine. Now at the top, we're going to have just like a little header. And it's going to be roses and flowers. And I tore the edges on this. And I'm just going to decorate the pocket. Let me see. I think I want this one on first. And this one on next. Let me see where I want this set. Something like that, I think. And this one. Okay, now, let me see, let me glue this one on. Just going to put my prompt up here on this spot. Don't want to cover up my design too much. Now with these, I just made 3 little tags. This is printed on a little bit heavier of a printer paper. So I just kind of haphazardly tore out some dorky looking tags. And we're going to just stick them in the pockets. I left this part over here open so they would all fit. And we can leave them up a little bit or over a little bit to cover this side. I was kind of wondering about this area, but it can be journaled on. The backs of these tags can be journaled on. And all I have to do is just add some little tabs to them. Because it's heavy enough, I don't have to back them. And then that's also journaling space. Okay, so there's the first one. Since I was tearing everything, I didn't want to make these really look that uniform. So just tore them every which way. So I can say this video today is just a little bit of, I'm not really sure what, but it's a little bit of something. Yeah, we'll put that there. It's different anyway. Okay. So we have this odd looking page here. I probably should have left this open so I could have slid my butterflies and leaves under there. That's probably what I should have done. I should have just made that a tuck and just made that a tag. but I didn't. So it's there. And then our garden and our pattern. And then our torn edges. So on that note, let me know what you think. This goes back in here. That lays over there. So we have that much of it done anyway. So any comments, questions, suggestions? What you thought about today's video? Let me know down in the comments. And I hope you come back and join me for my next video. We'll have to see where that takes us. So until then, happy crafting. Bye for now.